Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a Shop My Stash video. So we're going to go through my makeup collection, pick out some makeup, and use it to do our makeup together. If you're new here, my name is Blair. I do all kinds of beauty and makeup content here on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope you'll subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into the makeup. Okay, let's pick out some makeup. So we'll start with concealer and corrector as always. Maybe we'll do this collab one. Actually, I have a new corrector in my everyday makeup drawer that I just put in there, so maybe I'll actually just use what's over there. So we won't pick a new corrector, but I did want to pick a concealer to use. Let's do the Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealer. I never use this, I feel like, so let's go with that one. And I'll use a corrector that I already have over there, so that'll be it for here. Okay, let's pick a powder. Let's actually use this. I haven't used this in a long time. It's just the NARS Light Reflecting Powder. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the Light Reflecting Powder. I think I'll try that, and I think that'll be it for in here. Okay, I already know what foundation I want to use. I want to use this one. I have not used this in a long time, the Ambient Soft Glow Foundation from Hourglass. I want to use this today because I have self-tanner on right now, so I'm a little bit tanner than I normally am, and this is a deeper shade, so I definitely want to use that. And then let's do a primer also. I don't really want to do a glowy primer because that Hourglass foundation is already pretty glowy. Maybe I'll use this Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. I think that is it for in here. Okay, for a bronzer and highlight, I think I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt stick, and then I might use a powder bronzer also. I think I might actually use the Charlotte Tilbury, what is this? I can't ever remember the name, the Airbrush bronzer. I'll do that also. And I think I have a highlight already that I want to use in my drawer, so we'll skip highlight. For a blush, and what should we use? I want to use this again. This is the Essence Mosaic blush in All You Need Is Pink. I got this for my full face of Essence video, and it was okay. I was kind of underwhelmed by the color, but I kind of want to use it again. So maybe we'll do that, and then I feel like I probably need to pair that with a cream bronze or a cream blush because that one is on the lighter side, and I know that foundation is a little bit darker than I normally do. I might pair it with this Nudestix. This is the Nudes Matte in Body Language. It's a really pretty, just kind of a neutral pink. I haven't used that in a while, so maybe we'll go with that. Let's see, so we have brows, mascara, and eyeliner in here. I think I might use this NYX brow glue, and then since we're using that, I guess I will also use the micro brow from NYX. And I think I have an eyeliner over at my desk already that I'm going to use, so I'm going to skip eyeliner, but we can use a different mascara. I want to do, let's see, this one, the Lash Sensational in the waterproof version. I'll do that. And I think that's everything for in here. For the lips, of course I want to pull out Pat McGrath Structure, but I'm not going to because I always use that. Let's see, maybe this one. This is Anastasia Deep Taupe. I might even end up using something I already have over in my drawer, but I'll pull that out anyway. And let's see, what else do I have in here? I haven't really been into my lipsticks as much. Might bring out this little mini Makeup by Mario. This is in the shade Erin. I don't know that I'll use it, but I think I will bring that out. And then maybe this is a little mini Fenty Gloss Bomb in the Fenty Glow color. I'm just gonna bring those and then I may end up switching it out. For eyeshadow, I haven't used my Diva palette in a while. Kind of want to use that, but I don't know. Let me look down here. Maybe I should use this. I haven't used my little BK Beauty palette lately. I think I'll just go with the BK Beauty palette and that's it. We'll get started with primer. I'm going to use this one from The Ordinary. This is the High Adherence Silicone Primer. I haven't used this one in a while, so let's try it. I figured this would be a good one to try with that Hourglass foundation since that foundation is pretty glowy. I thought this one, kind of more of a smoothing primer, would be a good one to try with it. I actually really like this primer. It feels really good on your skin. It feels kind of like a typical pore filling primer, but it's not super silicone-y feeling, even though it's called a silicone primer. For corrector, I mentioned in the Shop My Stash portion, I had one over here that I wanted to use. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer, but I recently got it in a pinkier shade that I kind of want to try as corrector. This is 19.5P. So I'm going to put a little bit of this under my eyes. You don't need a lot of this one because it's pretty full coverage, but I thought I kind of wanted to compare this to the NARS Toffee color that I've been using, the little mini. All right, now I'm just gonna lightly tap this in. We'll see how this color works. It's a pink undertone. It doesn't look like super pink undertone to me, but it does look like it's canceling out the blue and the purple under my eyes. I think it's a little yellowy to be considered a cool undertone, but we'll see once we put a little bit of concealer over the top. But that's a really good tip. If you can't seem to find a color corrector that works well for you, that's called like a color corrector, try a concealer just in the right undertone that you're wanting, because that sometimes works. Okay, we're gonna use the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. This is the shade 6.5, which is, when I'm really fair, too deep for me, but right now it should be okay. Just my neck is a good bit darker than my face. This is what it looks like. This is 6.5 in this Hourglass foundation. Honestly, haven't used this enough to have like a solid opinion on it. I liked it, I remember when I got it, but I feel like I need to try it a little bit more. I actually have the Hourglass brush that they came out with this foundation, so I'll use it. This is a pretty foundation. I definitely should not have gotten it in a darker shade. I don't know why I did that. Sometimes when I'm in Sephora, I get into like a frenzy. That's what me and my mom call it, frenzy. And I buy things, I'm not sure why I bought them. And I'm not surprised that I bought this, but I don't know why I decided to buy a darker shade in this, unless I was at the time really self-tanning a lot and I was thinking I was going to continue doing that. I don't know. Yeah, not a huge fan of this color. I mean, it matches my neck fine. It's just, it looks dark to me because I'm not used to seeing myself with a darker foundation. But that primer looks so good underneath this foundation. Very smooth. Yeah, it looks very pretty. So I'm going to take what's left on my hand, and I'm actually going to switch brushes. I'm going to use the larger side of this brush I used under my eyes. This is one of the new Persona Cosmetics brushes. I like the size of this a little bit better. And I'm just going to basically grab what's left on the back of my hand and just add this to the center of my face. But yeah, that foundation looks beautiful over that primer. For concealer, we're going to use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. This is in the shade 30. I think this is definitely lighter than this foundation, so it should be fine. And I'm just going to blend that in. This is an old, or actually it's newer to me, but I don't think they even make it anymore. It's the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH08 brush, but it's a great brush for concealer. I randomly found it at TJ Maxx a month or two ago, and I really like it, but I don't think it's available anymore, sadly. I'm going to take a little bit of that concealer here, sides of my nose, my chin, here, just to kind of balance everything out. And I'm just going to blend that in with a sponge. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt stick in the shade Light. And I always kind of warm this one up on my hand because I find that it gets a little bit, I don't know, I think it just, after you don't use it for a while, it kind of dries over on the top. I'm going to use the 109 from BK Beauty and just kind of lightly smile, because I heard Makeup by Mario himself say that that's how he likes to apply bronzer, is to smile, and you'll be able to feel exactly where you should apply it. I thought that was like so genius. I don't know why I never thought of that myself, but if you don't know where to apply, kind of just smile and you can see where your cheeks are, and it makes it a little bit easier. Then he was like, you should just use the excess on your brush after that to do your forehead, so you don't have a lot of product up there, which again, that makes so much sense. Okay, we're gonna use the Nudestix Nudies Matte All Over Face Blush color. This is the shade Body Language. Every time I use this, I think of Hilary Duff, because I think it was in one of her Vogue videos maybe, where she does her makeup, she uses this color of Nudestix. And so now every time I use it, I think of that. I loved Hilary Duff, Lizzie McGuire. I still love her. And I've watched her do her makeup in those Vogue videos so many times. And there was one of them where she used this. Just a really pretty, rosy, neutral blush. I love it. And I'm just using that same 109 to apply it from BK Beauty. I'm going to go into that Essence blush. This is the Mosaic blush in All You Need Is Pink. I had really high hopes for this when I bought it. And it's pretty as like a blush topper, but it's not really pigmented enough on its own to me. But I thought that it might go well with this, and I think it is. Yeah, it's pretty as blush topper, just not on its own. Unless you have like a really fair skin tone. I mean, it's nice, it's just not super pigmented. So I think that'll be it. I think I'm gonna skip this bronzer. I just don't feel like I need it. Gosh, that Hourglass foundation, it looks so good, and I'm wondering if it's the primer because I remember I liked it. I don't know, I wasn't like blown away by it, but I mean, it looks really good. So let's go into the NARS powder in the translucent color. This is something I've had actually for quite a while, and I just don't reach for it. I don't know why. I never reach for really white powders like this. I don't know why, but I like it because it feels like nothing. Let's move on to brows. I'm just gonna take some of the brow glue from NYX. Did you guys see the NYX brow glue? I think in like the last few days now comes in colors. I don't know what the difference between this one would be and the, what is it? The Thick It Stick It, I think, from NYX. I was thinking that was like the same thing, but now they do have this same product in colors. Then I'm just gonna fill them in with the micro brow, also from NYX. So this should be not the first video you see from me in the new year, but one of the first videos. So let me know what you want to see from me this year. I already mentioned, or I posted in my community tab, one of my goals for this year is to do a live once a week. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm thinking the first one is going to be Saturday. Let me see. Let me pull up my calendar. Saturday the 7th. And I'm thinking to do it at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So put it on your calendar. I'll post like an official announcement on my community page when I like finalize that that's when it's going to be, but I'm thinking that should be the day. By the time this goes up, I might have announced in my community tab that that is the day, so definitely check over there. But yeah, I really want to do that. I'm very much, I kind of mentioned this in the post that I made, but I feel so intimidated by live videos, and I don't know why, because I don't get nervous to film at all anymore. I guess when I first started, I did a little bit, but now I don't ever. It just feels normal to me. So I don't know why the idea of a live feels so like intimidating. But I know it'll be one of those things where once I do it, I'm fine. I don't know, sometimes you like make things up in your head and think they're a bigger deal when they're actually not. I feel like that's kind of what I've done with lives. So that being said, I want to conquer that fear this year for sure. And I just think it'll be fun. I can like actually live chat with you guys just about whatever you want to chat about. So I'm excited to do that this year, so be on the lookout for that. And I want to, like I said, I want to do it once a week. So I'll still do my Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos like normal. And then that'll be like a bonus video. I'm thinking on Saturdays. We might change the day every now and then, but so that way you'll get 4 videos from me. Before I move on, I think I'm going to apply a little bit of highlight because I feel like I've been really neglecting my highlights lately. So I'm going to use this. This is Cookie by Benefit, and I think I'm going to try using the FO3 from Sigma because this is meant for highlight actually. I typically use it under my eyes, but I'm going to try it for highlight and just see what I think of it. I'm just gonna add a little bit of that. This is still so good, you guys. If you like, a blinding highlight. I know there's the other one that's called Tickle. I think it's just a little more pinky. This one is more champagne-y. So pretty. For eyes, I'm gonna go into this. I've been really loving this. I got this a few weeks ago. This is the Sigma Eyeshadow Base Primer in the shade Ignite. And it's just like a light cream color, but I really like it all over my eyes. Sometimes I've just been putting this on and then a little bit of bronzer in the crease, and that's it. Let's go into the BK Beauty palette now. So I'm gonna take, I think, the shade Love, which is down here. It's just kind of a neutral brown. And I'm gonna start on my lid with this color and just kind of fluff it up into the crease area. Add a little bit more. Okay, now I'm gonna take the shade Amore, which is right here, kind of a golden metallic shade. And I'm going to use a brush. I feel like I normally use my finger with this shade, but I'm gonna try it with a brush. And I'm just gonna put this all over my lid, like all the way into the inner corner, all over, and then just kind of tap it up to meet that shade in the crease. Now I'm just gonna take a little bit of these two, so Grace and Beauty, just like one tap of each, and just add a little bit of this in the outer corner, just a little, just to add a little bit of depth out there, but not much. And then I'm gonna take a smaller brush. This is the 209 from BK Beauty, and I'm gonna take Brooklyn, which is this light champagne color. And I'm gonna put this in my inner corner just to add a little bit of brightness right here. I'm gonna go back into Love, which is the first shade we used, and I'm gonna add a little bit more of this in the crease. Okay, then I'm gonna take Brooklyn again, but I'm gonna use my finger this time, and I'm just gonna add this to the very center of my lid just to add a little bit of brightness there as well. And I think that's probably it. I'll take a little bit of, I guess, Love again and put that under my eye. I'm gonna do a winged liner. I'm gonna use the One Size Point Made in Busty Brown and just do a little bit of a wing. I feel like I have finally mastered the wing. I'm so excited about it. I'm gonna use a little bit of Urban Decay Demolition in my waterline. It's just a dark brown. Okay, I'm gonna curl my lashes. I got a new lash curler. I don't think I've shown this yet on YouTube, but it's a Tweezerman curler. My other one that I loved very, very dearly, the Surratt one, I've been using that same one for years. Like, I don't even know how long I've had that, but it's been a long time. And I just felt like it wasn't working as well anymore. So I got a new one and I actually really like this one. And it came in a 2-pack with this. I think it was like a gift, or not a gift, but like a gift set for the holidays. But it came with this little lash separator, and this thing is so amazing. If you ever use a mascara and you like it, but it just clumps on you, you need one of those lash separators. It is like game changer. For mascara, we'll use the Lash Sensational, the waterproof version in black brown. For the lips, I pulled out the Deep Taupe from Anastasia, but I have another one sitting here that I think I want to use instead. This is the Buxom Powerline Plumping Lip Liner in High Def Honey. Kind of want to use this. This is a really pretty, kind of a mid-toned nude. And these have the triangular little tip on them, which I actually think is nice, especially for like overlining your Cupid's bow. So I just kind of overline a little and then buff it out with my finger. But this is also nice because it comes with this little brush on the other end. Pulled out this Erin lipstick, but I think that's going to be too cool tone for what I want. I actually think I'm going to do something different. I'm going to use this little NARS Afterglow Lip Shine. I got this for Christmas. My mom got this for me. It came in a little set with this and this lip crayon. I kind of want to try this gloss with it. This is the shade Dolce Vita. Oh yeah, look at this color, you guys. If this little kit is available, I'll link it. Oh, with that lip liner, oh my lord. Did I just find a new favorite lip combo? I assume the full size of this comes in Dolce Vita. I don't know because this came in a little kit together. But oh my gosh, that lip combo, that is good. That is good. Okay, I think we're done. Let me just set my face real quick. We'll use Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. All right, you guys, that is gonna be it for this Shop My Stash video. Thank you so much for watching. That lip combo, I just like can't get over it. I keep looking at it thinking, oh my gosh, these two together, High Def Honey and Dolce Vita, that is a good combo. And I'm honestly kind of sad I don't have this Hourglass foundation in a lighter shade because it's looking really good, really smooth on my skin. And I don't know if it's the primer or what. Maybe it's a little bit of both with this powder. I don't know, but I'm kind of liking it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already. I will have everything listed and linked below as always. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me and watching. Make sure that you are sharing my videos with anybody, literally anybody that you think might enjoy them, so we can hit 10,000 subscribers very soon in the new year. Make sure to follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair and TikTok simply.blair1. I've been posting a lot more on TikTok lately. I know not everyone is on that platform, but if you are, make sure you're following me, and I will see you next time for another video. Remember, simply be you.